In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. Many of the situations, many of the people are found behaving in an indignified manner, in an undignified manner. And it's not like they necessarily get something out of behaving in such a manner, out of behaving in a very greedy manner, out of behaving in a very weak manner, reflecting that, reflecting from the behavior that I am a very weak person, that I am a very weak person. I am empty. I lack many or most of the important things in my life. That is why I am empty. This is what is reflected by the behavior of a person. Like if at all there is a marriage ceremony and the people do have to eat, some of the people are behaving in bad manners, in a greedy manners. They lose their respect, or at least they fail to build their good image in the minds of the people who get a look upon them, who get a glance upon them. And while preparing to participate, to be at certain other ceremonies, the way people are trying to shine themselves shows that maybe this is the most important or one of the most important occasions in their life. They are found working very hard, spending a lot upon the unnecessary things. And this extra spending on the useless things are unfortunately done by the people who are already very weak financially. They are not strong, but they want to show, they want to exhibit that they are very strong, that they are affluent, although it is something absolutely unnecessary. Spending so much of the money or working very hard upon it, both of these does not enhances or increase their image in that particular ceremony. It is fine to take shower, it is fine to somehow wear the neat and the clean and the relatively better dress available over there. It is fine, it is nice. There is nothing wrong in it. But working very hard, spending too much of the time, eating greedily, and being very desperate to get an introduction with the people who are somewhat financially strong, with the people who are somehow having a better profile and social status. So these people who does not take care much about their respect. These people are working very hard to get acquainted with those people, although in their own opinion they people are working hard to establish a good relationship, a good contact with the people, to somehow they people in their own opinion, in their own mind, they people are working to build an image in the society amongst a particular type of people, and these people are also found inviting those people on lunch or dinner, spending too much of the money they people are possessing, and spending disproportionately to establish a good relationship with the people. I think so they do so to somehow establish their image in the eyes of an influential person, or in the eyes of an affluent person. But all of that goes in vain, because this actually shows that the person is not having a balanced approach at all, that the person is spending too much of the money, that the person is spending too much of the hard work upon the unnecessary things. So these actions actually proves itself as counterproductive and not something productive or useful at all. So these people are actually building their image amongst the people, the very image they are trying to avoid, because this is quite a foolish, quite a nonsense act. So that is absolutely wrong. Now the question is, why does it happen on the one hand, and how can we protect ourselves from a situation like this one? How can we somehow build the image of a sufficient person, build the image of a complete person, build the image of a confident person in the society amongst certain type of people? This is the question to be debated upon in our today's talk. I think so. It does happen once we are repeatedly telling ourselves that I am incomplete. The kind of messages we are found sending to our mind, to our brain, that I'm an incomplete person, that I lack certain necessary things, that I desperately need certain necessary things which I am lacking, that I am far behind than the rest of the people, that I desperately need to get closer to certain people who are influential in the society, having a far better social status, that I need to get closer, that I need to get introduced to the affluent people. Maybe my relationship with those people will help me a lot. I think so. There is nothing wrong in trying to establish your contact, your introduction, your relationship with those people, but spending excessively or spending too much of the money upon an activity like this one, upon the task of building a better image, spending too much of the hard work. The both of these things are desperately needed upon the concrete works, like learning something which is very important, like building, like improving your health, like learning certain skills and piece of knowledge which could be very useful in taking us forward, and like improving our economic situation, strengthening our business if at all we are self employed, improving our practice, and if at all we are having a kind of job, working very hard and smart to perform better, to give good results, so the company management could somehow take us forward hard. I think we need to work, we need to invest heavily, we need to do all what we can in the shape of a hard work, in the shape of spending our money upon the concrete things, upon the things which can directly benefit us, and not the things, not the things which actually makes us dependent upon the other people. And we are found at the disposal of other people. I think so. We should be working very little, though we need to work, we need to build a better image in the eyes of the people. Though we need to be a polite person, we need to become a person of good manners, we need to become a good listener, we need to become a respectful toward the other people, we need to think positively, and we need to interact positively with the other people. And but most importantly, we need to keep looking, we need to keep having an eye upon the other people. What can we learn from those people? Because whatever we learn from those people will remain with us, and the people cannot take it back. If at all they want to take it back, but they will not be able to. But if at all we have spent too much of the money, we are found spending too much of the money, we are found working very hard to somehow establish just the good relationship with the people, still it is not assured, still it is not certain that the people will become kind in return for all what we have done, or for all what we have invested in the shape of the hard work and the money upon those people. Their kindness is not assured, and not assured at all. So what is assured is learning and learning and learning from those people, from those situations. And we need to act in quite a dignified manner, and we should not be showing that I am a very greedy person, that I am so desperate to establish my introduction and relationship with the people. I am so greedy that I want to eat excessively, because like I have not eaten for the past several days. I would not be able to find a good food maybe in the future, or I rarely find the good food. That is something what we need to do, that is something what we need to understand. Thank you.